Fire sign. This is your reading for November for the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Alright. And let me see what one to start with for you. Okay. So we're going to do this a little different today for the month of November. We are going to do career, finance, and love for fire sign. Career here, finance here, love at the end. Okay? So let me just get these shuffled just a little bit more. Alright, Spirit, give us true, precise messages for the fire signs, Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries for the month of November regarding their career. Regarding their career. Fire signs, please, for your career. Thank you for the month of November. Thank you. Okay, fire signs. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, financial for the month of November, please. Financial for the month of November. True and precise message. Fire signs, November. Financial. True and precise messages for financial, November. Justice came out with the same spot for, wow, Leo, you got a lion. I like my fire signs, I like my Leos. No offense, Sagittarius. I heard Sagittarius girl. I love them all. We love you all. Share the wealth, share the love. Okay, so the next cards are going to be for your love. Oh, wow, okay. That's, one more for the love. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, fire signs, November for the love life. Alright, well, it's not the worst one. You should have saw air signs. Alright. And then we'll clarify these as well. So your career is not dead. I feel like you're overworked and you need rest. There are people that want your job. There are people that are watching you at work, and you are working so hard you feel like you really need a break. But you know that you have people that want your job. You know you have people just waiting to peck at those seeds that you're not getting, right? So, wow, yeah, that's unfortunate. I hope you get a vacation soon. It's November, so maybe over Thanksgiving you'll get a break. But this really looks like somebody's being well overworked and gossipers or people looking to take the job. I see it more of them watching every move you make because they want the job than I do gossip, okay, if that helps. But you are the Empress. Emperor, you know, the gender won't matter. In your emotions about this, you are being fruitful. This is the, you're birthing a new beginning. You're always starting a new, birthing something new at work. You're always creating new projects. And they are very colorful and very growth, very profitable because they bring in a harvest. The harvest is very profitable. And a lot of communication regarding this, divine communication, and and enlightenment, passion. You really put your heart into this, your job. That you really love your job. You really are. That's why you work so hard, because you are passionate about it. Whoever this is for. For others, could be that you feel this is a dead-end job. Thank you, Spirit. Some people may feel it's a dead-end job and they just need to travel across the country to something different. But that's take it as it resonates. But either way, you're moving forward with your truth and ready to fight for your truth. Willing to fight to defend your truth. Some of you have been through the battle because you've lost feathers. The bird is losing his feathers while he flies with his sword. So I'd say he's been beaten up with the wind, been through the elements. But you're going to manifest a new beginning. Any other time I can read these cards, I swear. I start channeling and forget words. There are people all around you, and you are here like a boss. You are shining brightly, and you are manifesting whatever you want, because Spirit has given you the tools that you need to manifest and bloom whatever you desire. This is beautiful. And I really feel like you're going to. Alright, so your finances are probably great too, because this looks like a very good, when you have passion in the things you do for work, it's always profitable, right? It's always, well, it's profitable and abundant in a way appropriate, I should say, because abundance can be more than just financial or money. But justice is here because of these people over here trying to take your money because of your job. But justice is here, and they're going to be like, no, this one, he's doing a great job. So Spirit says that things will be balanced. The ones that need to see your work are seeing it, even though because they trust. They don't need to see it with their eyes, but they have faith in you, so they keep it balanced. And you are a King of Wands in your financial matters. You are blooming and blossoming things from nothing, from the wand. You're manifesting the blossoms. The little crawly guy there, lizard. But you know that this is an ongoing thing, and the figure of 8 is like the circle of life, but it just keeps going and going and going. And so so does your passion, because you're the lion, right? Big heart for lions. Passionate about this, and listening to your higher self, your intuition regarding this journey that you're on, whether it's in mission for spiritual realm or for your whatever work you're doing. And you take that leap of faith as the Fool card with your heart, with your passion. You're moving forward as the Fool card. These lotus flowers are from the heart. And this leaf looks like a feather, like a spiritual feather. Just wherever it lands is where you're going to go, because you're taking that chance as the Fool card. You're going to take that leap and follow that feather. Follow the eagle. And you have 8 of Wands coming from divine to you. So they are not arrows. They're divine communication coming, because they're coming from the sky downward. So it's coming from divine to you. And this divine communication is helping you and guiding you on your path, and so that you bloom wherever you go. So your financial matters, you're going to blossom wherever you go with this leap of faith. But I feel like you're deciding to move on from this because you're working too hard, or you feel like it's a dead-end job. Been there, done that. Alright, let's get your love life. What was that boat show? It was a boat. It was a cruise ship. I don't remember it. It's like Love Boat. Oh, yeah, that was it. Love Boat. Okay. So in your love life, your judgment, I'm sorry. Somebody's being judgmental because of the decisions you made. Perhaps they felt that you shouldn't have left this area, this job. Perhaps your love is also at that job. But you have this burning passion to move forward. Perhaps you move forward from this with the justice, move from there to your love, closer to your love. But this tells me it's something in the healthcare field because you've got this package in the clouds of the Red Cross. So, like if you're a nurse or doctor or paramedic, whatever in the health field, could be Red Cross. But, so perhaps you moved from a 9-to-5 job, well, not if you're that tired, that was probably a lot more, but maybe you worked in a hospital or a, you know, a more structured environment, and decided to move with work regarding this care to someplace with water, by the ocean perhaps, something that you felt divinely guided, because these are like spiritual altars, and you have a lot of passion for this, whatever decision you made, and you're screaming about it, or singing about it, because he's got his mouth open and he's singing about it, and it's 2 X's, so it's the 20 card, so it's pretty good. It is judgment, but judgment can be a good thing because it makes us move, right? It makes us look at ourselves from a different perspective, or things from a different perspective, to make us move, to make a change in our life. So going down in your love life, this looks like waterfalls, so you're in your passion again, singing. Somebody has a great voice, I'll bet. Moving that wand forward, moving the communication forward, singing about this new beginning you've created, because the sun is here to shine on you. And so while it may have been an emotional decision to move forward, you're singing about it, and you want to take this wand and move forward to something more that you are passionate about, that you love, that makes you sing. Thank you. And you realize by moving you've lost some stuff, right? Maybe you even left a love here to go to this passion. But regardless to the emotional effects that it's had on what you've lost or left behind, know that Spirit has still saved you the 2 cups of love to pour into 1 cup. There is still going to be emotions, but there's still going to be growth with the trees here. And these rocks, they aren't that big. They're not like the huge mountains that some have to climb. So, and again, with perspective, it's all how we see things, right? Just turn around and see that sometimes we have to lose to gain something better. Maybe this was like vinegar and this is apple juice. A lot sweeter, right? Just saying. Perspective. There's always a bright side. Even to the moon, see? So the moon card is where you're ending, and each of these cards have 1 person in it. So when you made this move for something that you love, that was passionate about, for work, it's because your work is what you love, and you love yourself. So you're doing the inner work of loving yourself, nurturing yourself, and moving towards your passion that fulfills you, and that just happens to be your work here. And again, I think here someone left a love over here with this job, maybe in the window with the other guy. Sorry. But this moon card, you're here in the moonlight. On the bright side, you're not in the shadow, but this dark side has some shadow to it. And in here, here's someone you love all caged up. They're caged and they're not coming to join you. They feel trapped because they're not with you. But there's nothing you can do because they've trapped themselves. They've put themselves down in this cave of darkness when they could have flown up here on a high branch in the light with you. Wow. Let's clarify some cards, shall we? They seemed a little dark on the love life, but hey, the rest looked good. I mean, you're the Empress for Pete's sake. Alright, let's clarify this work card because it looks like he's just exhausted. Clarify Four of Swords. Clarify Four of Swords for us, please, for the career. Six of Swords, moving forward. Yeah, you're taking those swords of truth and moving on. And you're taking someone with you, but they don't look like they want to go. I'm not sure why that. I've never seen it look like that before. Maybe that's why they felt caged. Because they, I don't know. We'll see what the cards bring out. Page of Wands, yeah, again, moving forward. This time you're alone. So, and this looks like a cruise ship. Somebody moved on, somebody went from the stream in the calmer waters and found calm waters with lots of pentacles. Okay, so clarify Empress. I mean, that's a great card. She's in her power. She's abundant. She's, you know, nurturing, birthing new things, birthing new ideas. Spirit, clarify the Empress for fire signs November. This is her career. Empress is a career. No, I'll take this one. Five of Wands. Yeah, the Emperor said, you know what? Enough of this fighting. We're out. Five of Wands. Lots of battles. On the bottom is Wheel of Fortune again. Five of Wands. Clarify Five of Wands for career for November for fire sign. Thank you. Seven of Wands, building up the wands, but you're alone again. So you fought, you won, you walked away. Oh, thank you. Alright, so the Moon card again, moving out of the shadows into the light, alone. And there are two towers, but they are intact. Why? Because you walked away before they hit. You took the advice from Spirit and moved forward so that you didn't have to feel those towers fall. Communication. Page of Swords, please. Page of Swords. So if you haven't listened to Spirit, here's your message from Spirit. Move on before the towers fall. Thank you, Spirit. The Magician. The Page of Swords, moving forward with the truth, manifesting a new beginning as the King of Cups, because the Wheel of Fortune wants to turn, building up those Seven of Pentacles. And the Magician card was here, and it's here also. So somebody has got the tools they need to manifest. Someone is in their power. That Empress, yeah, I'm thinking you're more like an Hierophant or a High Priestess that you can manifest so well. And you're the Star card, or you're moving towards, you're manifesting the star, your star, the woman that you know is your star. She's an Aquarius. Just saying, because it's an Aquarian card. Six of Cups. You want that family, equal give and take. Financials. Let's look at justice. What was this balancing of the something for justice? I know Earth had justice there as well, and it was because of divorce. Someone fighting for their money. Let's see what this justice and the financials for, Spirit. What's this justice and the Spirit? What's this justice for here? Felt like another one flipped. No. Yep. No. Wow. Justice. 10 of Cups. That is your justice. You get the 10 of Cups. You get brought out of the cold. And there's a death. There's a death to being out in the cold. Regarding this woman who is the 8 of Wands. The communication going towards her. So again, it's probably some kind of financial battle, maybe custody battle. I don't have any kids here, but it's something to do with money, divorce, something like that. Regarding the Queen of Pentacles, yeah. So the communication coming towards this woman that he wants, because it's moving across for love, but the Queen of Pentacles is holding on that pentacle, and she wants the pentacles. So justice came in to balance it out so that you get your 10 of Pentacles. There's an ending to this court case or situation in November, okay? And the first week of November. King of Wands, this beautiful king of Leo energy that is in his power. 4 of Swords. We started with 4 of Swords, so second week you're in your power, listening to your intuition, but finishing this in your financials, so you feel like exhausted, because this is finishing out, and so you're going to feel real whipped. It's going to be exhausting. 4 of Swords. Balancing it out though. What was this thing? The Fool. Okay, taking a leap, we don't need that. Communication. 8 of Cups in reverse. So you're on this, you were walking away from the 8 of Cups to calmer waters, something that you wanted. You saw a star and you wanted to go for it, but it's upside down. So the communication is in to direct you somewhere else and not follow the cups, not follow that passion, that love, because Spirit had a different love in mind, something divinely guided. Okay. Don't gotta throw them on the floor for the Hierophant, because 8 of Cups, you're the Hierophant. You deserve something better, and the Spirit is going to bring it to you with this judgment. Okay? Judgment on that court case regarding the Pentacles. Dying of heat in here. Okay, clarify this judgment, Spirit, on the love. But, okay. Sorry. Gotta change the decks. I'll put that out for it. It's getting pretty hot. Okay, change decks for this because it's the love. Okay? Clarify judgment, Spirit, for the fire signs, November, love. No wonder. So somebody was in a third party situation. Jeez. I think all of America is. You can't just adopt a dog. Okay. I'm going to read this as the... Okay. So this was upside down though. So judgment was regarding this girl back here, this one here, and the Hierophant. 3 parties. 3-party situation, there's an end to it. Why? Because Queen of Pentacles is divorced, fought for the money, right? So now it's an end to it. So we know that it's an end. And the King of Wands is sitting there, confident in his decision. And she, because his love, the one he is, that's loyal to him, 7 of Pentacles, she's nurturing him from afar, equal, the Pentacles are 7. She's believing in this relationship or partnership, whatever the case may be, nurturing it so that it grows from afar. She knows that he's not paying any attention to what we call the karmic, because it's the wife. It's just, it's wrong, Spirit. He's ignoring his devil energy and the other women now. So he's focused on the one he's supposed to be with, divinely guided, and the Chariot helps him to move forward for the world. Thank you. Page of Wands, please. So he did move across the waters for love, even though he had to leave behind love. So it's still heartbreak, right? Because, I mean, if you were with him for a while, even if you weren't, any relationship's hard to, it's going to leave you with heartbreak, because if you put your love and your heart into the relationship, then when you leave, well, you're going to have some healing to do. Alright? You need help healing your inner child, email me, spiritualhealer@gmail.com. Spirit, let's clarify page names. Yeah, Three of Pentacles. So, the Earth sign and his new person can focus on, study and learn this science behind this journey together, listening to their higher self and earning pentacles together, putting down the burdens that no longer serve them, healing each other by them, healing themselves, meditating, going in, setting boundaries. That's the wands right here. Those are the boundaries. Saying, hey, you know, this is what I will or won't take or put up with. Okay, but he moved in, the Hierophant there, he's coming in with communication to her. In his truth, his sword is up, his mask is open, he is in his truth, charging forward with passion. Why? Because he recently had a tower moment, giving him that enlightenment, divine communication that came forth to say, hey, dummy. I know, you're the last sign. So you get the sass. Oops, one's over here. We'll take it. Alright, clarify this Five of Cups, Spirit. It's like a Hallmark story here, you know, you get the girl at the end, see? Five of Cups, clarify the Five of Cups, clarify the Five of Cups, clarify the Five of Cups. And you thought it was going to be bad in the beginning. Just when you think things look bad, there's always a bright side, a better ending. Just manifest it. Alright, so yeah, he's going into hermit mode to think about those things that he's lost, the emotions he's had, and the growth that he's gotten. Alright, he's going to follow that light, and Spirit's going to bring him up out of that hermit mode into the moonlight, so he can look at himself in those shadows, see the truth behind the shadows, and surrender anything he needs to surrender regarding that broken heart, and take that leap forward in this new relationship with the Fool card. And that's a great card. It's a 0. It's not the ending, it's not the beginning, it's right in between, because you're taking a leap of faith. Don't know where you've been, don't know where you're going. That's awesome. It's like Aquarius energy right there, even though it's not, because we're the star, just saying. Alright, so I think that's everything. Oh, okay. So I usually read across just to show you that not only does this career, but this can affect everything in your life, right? Your career affects your finances affect your love life, or your love life affects your career, right? Because everything motivates one another. So we're going to just run through them across to show you that it does. So this job was no ending. Evidently you knew that there was love over there, so you left. You moved to calmer waters on your own. I know this is a girl, but it could be a guy. Following the guidance of the divine and your belief, right? So you started working on your pentacles. Again, this looks like a cruise ship, very beautifully dressed, lots of coins, following the flame of your heart. And regarding these pentacles, this was a divorce case probably, or something to do with losing money, right? Because they had to battle for it. You know, the Hierophant wanted that 10 of Cups. Here he is with the love of his life, leaving someone out in the cold, the Queen of Cups, right? But death was here to take and put an end to the being out in the cold, so that he could communicate from the to his divine feminine, say, okay? Queen of Pentacles is the one that's taken him to court with the justice system, equal balance. And then you got the Chariot moving forward. You got the love of your life, right? You got the passionate work experience now, because the Chariot moved forward and you get the World, a new beginning. So everything flows with how that is going to go. And so, because we've seen it in here with the Magician, right? You manifested your star, the person that you wanted, with equal give and take with. Communication came in from the divine regarding your financial matters, what you've lost and what you've gained, the Hierophant. You've come up victorious. And with the Moon energy, right, you had to surrender that devil energy or broken heart, surrender it to that pain, to the divine, and take that leap forward with a new beginning with the love of your life. So, that being said, namaste, have a great November.